with our 10-eye spade flush. We do. All right, this is a pretty good spot. See, we got Bob Denver is a nutcase, by the way, so let's check and let Bob Denver go crazy on the turn. He usually bets pot here with everything. And we are going to try and let him continue to do so. I would normally raise here, except for Bob Denver literally is the craziest person on the planet. Now, if he overbet jams, I don't know what I'd do, but I'm going to bet and try to get value from spades they might have. Warrior raises 21%. And isolate versus warrior again. I'm not too thrilled about it, but I do think it's better. Actually, you know what? Flatting might be better with the wheel cards and the nut flush draw. Try and like make a big hand and you know, all that jazz. Win a big pot, three-way pot. What to do versus warrior? Does he probe in position 60%? Folds to c-bet 38%? I think it's probably equal. Checking might be better here, considering that he plays so many hands pre-flop, which means he's going to have a lot of air in his range. Let's try and make a river straight on this river here. We do not. I think maybe. Here, we're just going to flat with our ace. Wonder what he's doing this with. Usually it's a bigger ace, but I just can't believe him that easily. So I think no matter what he bets in the river, we're going to end up calling. Yeah. I was talking to Picked Nips about this earlier. When you put somebody on a hand, and you're like kind of concerned that you're beat, because Pick Nips was telling me that he wasn't calling down enough, he thought. And I told him, you'd be surprised at what some people will do. You really need to give like people a 5% I'm an idiot factor and expect them to have like all sorts of just craziness. Just pure doo-doo like that guy just had. Ace-10 here versus Bob Denver. I think it's a fold. I wish that we had a double gutter, or maybe even it was a little bit less, or we were deeper. Then I would like definitely do something. Here we have a gut shot and a flush draw, so we're going to the top right. So we're going to definitely bet, because if we do get called, we have enough equity in the hand. I think right here also helps. I think betting pretty big here is pretty good. Especially since we already bet really big into him one time. He's probably like kind of tired of us pushing him around. What do we do? Did we listen to an entire ZZ Top album? No, that's not what I wanted to do. That was not what I was looking for, YouTube. Like, the more I listen to YouTube, the more they're starting to like recommend full albums to me. I'm like, no, come on. You know what I want to hear? I want to hear Choices by E40. So I'm going to go ahead and like say a warning to people out there. People, if you don't like rap and you don't like curse words and you don't like naughty words and things like that, I'm only going to play this one song, okay? So don't leave the stream, please. Or leave the stream and then come back in like 5 minutes, okay? So I got this song stuck in my head and I want to hear it. Bill keeps 3-betting me. He's driving me crazy. So I'm going to play this one song. And then you guys might not like it or whatever. But I promise that right after it's done, we'll put on some different music, okay? Now, this check raise, what in the world is that? I'm going to call. Dude, he's going to be furious. Oh my God. Oh, gross. Can we like, let's try and like, here we go. Please don't have king 8 or something. That would suck. He folded. I knew he was full of crap. All right, Bill. I'm going to C-bet versus Bill for a little more than half pot. I'm going to fly here with a jack 9, actually. Ace queen. What could we be up against? Queens, jacks. 9, 10. This is a good bluff card for me if I were to be bluffing. So I think that we kind of have to like go for a bet here. Betting 96 would have been better, like 92 or something. Here with the ace, we're going to call. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm not answering your questions in the stream chat. I'll take a look at it in just a second, and I will answer every question that I possibly can. Oh, we were playing E40 choices. We're going to do that. And I'll answer as many questions as I possibly can. I don't want to neglect anybody. It's got 5 tables going, and I'm trying to discuss strategy and stuff. So, like, bear with me. I promise I'll get to them, all right? And Warrior, you know, we saw he's crazy. He does crazy stuff, crazy hands. We're going to call here and expect to be good part of the time. We are. Queens, I have no idea why he's trying to turn queens into a bluff. This makes no sense whatsoever. Ever squeeze the trigger? Yep. Alright, this song is like... See here. Nope. Yep. Alright, Yahoo 2 just doesn't like do this as a bluff. Although a lot of draws missed, the problem is that I have like a lot of the hearts and a 9. No, just kidding, 9 doesn't do anything. Oh god, what did I do here? I fold, you got it, Yahoo. Big Nipple says literally pure doo-doo. Yeah, exactly. Queen, king, all right, pretty good. This would be one of the 2 pair hands, right? Oh, for example, I can value bet this 2 pair. What would be even better if it was like queen 9 and I had ace 9? In a way, because some of the flush draws I have overcards to your pair do pretty well against you. So if it's a higher 2 pair or a higher second pair, it's kind of better in a way. I'm not sure what I have to do with this king queen. I was talking and I kind of screwed up a little bit. I think value betting is still fine. You get called from like ace 8, still 8, 9. Smaller queens, I think it's definitely a bet. Here we're gonna call. Not thrilled about this re-raise, but it could be like something that was a draw, like a gut shot that now turned a flush draw. So we're not giving up that easily. The only thing we really lose to is 8-7, and now 8-7 is not doing so hot against us. He shouldn't have very many deuces in his range. If any, I don't know. No, he shouldn't have any deuces in his range. So I'm a bit concerned because he should be giving up with 7-8. So I'm a bit concerned. I expect to see 7s and 8s here. 8's full and 7's full quite often, but I think I have to call. I really don't like it. I always call here and I hate life afterwards, but I'm gonna have to call and see what happens. Just, I don't see. The board runs out in a way to where it just doesn't look like we're folding at all. So I think he's very unlikely to bluff his missed draws. Does that make sense? So I really think maybe it's a fold there. I wish they had a time bank so I could think about it more. The 2 really kind of like, you know, he might be trying to like do that, like try to turn his 7-8 into a bluff. Though I think he gives up more often than not. So I hate the spot, but I called. I was wrong. Sucks. Happens. This is all part of the learning process. Even I'm still learning stuff, so. Now, Vaquero, pretty nitty. When he bets 52 here, I'm not thrilled. But I can't just fold top pair just like that. Return a straight draw, pretty good. Except for the fact that we could be up against a pair of queens. Like now king queen, like now is king queen is now top pair with a gut shot. I don't think we're getting proper odds to call here. I'm trying to think of hands that he would raise with that were bluffing the flop that would continue to bluff. I think it's more likely for us to see like a set of threes, 9, 10. I think we're beat. I'm going to fold. Running pretty damn terrible at 2-4 on full flush today. In fact, let me see how bad we're running at full flush 2-4. Wow, we're stuck $900. It's 2-4 at full flush, but we're crushing the other game, so we're only stuck $200 overall on full flush. So that's good. In that scenario on the we should actually be dead even, considering that we should have folded the king queen hand. So you guys liking this song? All right. All right, we'll keep some hip hop on. Let me know, please. Nah, I love this song so much, but like, if the other one was bad and I was worried about people like not liking it and leaving the stream, then I think this one's overdoing it. We should go to something that like, you know, I'd like to have. I don't want to be so clean like Jamie Staples or Justin Somerville, but I do want to be somewhat respectful for the older people that might not appreciate the vulgar hip hop. You know, I like it, but this is a stream. I'm trying to make it good for everybody, so we will change that. Can we bluff here? I think we can bluff. Or let's induce. Check it here. We'll go back to it in a second. Okay. Here we're definitely going to re-raise versus Bob Denver head. So we check back because we thought we could induce, and here at 25, I think if he has a 6, he bets more than. Can we value raise here? No, I'm just going to call actually. Oh, I should have made a small raise. Probably would have called it. Maybe would have called it. I don't know. What are we gonna put on right now? Let's put Red Hot Chili Peppers. You can't go wrong with Red Hot Chili Peppers. I should have C-bet versus Bob Denver because Bob Denver goes crazy when you check to him. And now we have like I said, Bob Denver goes crazy with he'll like bet pot with a pair of threes here. I don't want to do that because I would much rather bet it myself and have him fold. I know we have a ton of equity in the hand and stuff, but all right, we turned it straight by the way on this Bovada table, so we're gonna check that out. Did we check call? Can't remember. I'm gonna check here and go for a check raise. Or do I want to go for a check raise, or do I want to go for a? Or do I want to go for a check call and let him bet again? No, I think check raise is better. I think he bets quite. I think he calls quite often. So. Although I think maybe a check raise would be better. This is a pretty good spot for us. Got the second nuts. I'm actually going to check it though. Now if he has a 9, he most certainly does not fold it. So what can we do here? Let's see what we can do. I'm beat by king queen. So I can't really treat it like the nuts and overbet jam here. Well, I guess I could actually, but I don't think I get called often enough. That's a raise, king.